Paul Albrecht is co-owner and executive chef at Panos and Paul's, the flagship of a slew of Atlanta restaurants owned by the Buckhead Life Restaurant Group. It placed second overall in the Gourmet Top Tables poll and tops in service and wine lists. The entree is sea bass with grits and oysters.
To start off, I'm using stone count grits. Add a little saffron to my water. Just a pinch. And let this boil very slowly, 6 to 8 minutes. To finish, we're using fresh butter, a little salt, pepper, and it gives a nice starch with the Chilean sea bass.
The fish will be cooked with chopped shallots sweated in butter.
With salt and pepper. Placing the bass on top the shallots. Adding a bay leaf, some fish stock, little dry cooking white wine. Placing on top the stove. Cover with parchment paper. Butter the paper lightly. Okay. Bring the stock to a boil and finish baking in the oven for 4 to 6 minutes.
At 350 degrees.
You want to make sure the fish is not overcooked. Especially the Chilean sea bass needs to be more medium rare, and you can do it a little bit ahead of time and keep it warm. So you want to make sure it's always undercooked before you serve it. Okay. The fish is cooked. Make sure the fish is just medium to medium rare. You want to keep it warm until we finish the sauce. Especially the Chilean sea bass cooks very quickly. It's not like a real fatty fish, like a salmon. It's more like a grouper, snapper, and tuna. So it needs to be just the medium side.
Olympia oysters are shucked.
Your oysters, the same way, you just make sure they get lightly firm. You don't want to overcook your oysters either. It's fine. You place your oysters on top of the fish. To that one. Now very quickly we're reducing our fish stock. Let's strain the shallots out. Adding heavy cream. Reducing it to 1/3. We don't use any flour. It does not need any flour. By reducing the cream to 1/3 and adding a little fresh butter, it gives a nice thickness and shine to the sauce. In order to cut the fat, the richness, we add a pinch of cayenne, a few drops of lemon juice, check for the taste. On very low heat, we adding some unsalted butter. We're placing the saffron grits in the middle of the serving plate. Placing Chilean sea bass on top. At this time, we're adding our dry champagne. Glaze the fish. Caviar, yeah, caviar. Glazing the fish with the champagne sauce and garnish with beluga caviar.